This was my trolling setup on Sunday night. This little rod holder on the side of my kayak works great because the fishing pole gets to stick straight out to the right, and then the line can run behind the kayak and drag.
Just wanted to jump on it.
So that day I was just dragging a wacky rigged little rubber worm, the watermelon color, which the bass like. So I just kind of cast it out anywhere and then paddle forward. So as it sinks down, sometimes the bass grab it, but if they don't, it ends up trailing behind the kayak. But today, no bass grabbed it, nothing grabbed it. So eventually, I decided to anchor down in a place where I could stay until after dark and fish the bottom. So where I'm with my kayak now, there was no water at one point. It was just kind of a flat. And you can see this huge boat now moving in. And so many boats now are able to park there because it's so much deeper in parts of this lake. So I arrived at the spot where I wanted to anchor down, and to the right of me is where the cliffs used to be, but now they're all underwater. So the water's very deep here. It's like probably between 35 and 40 feet. So I decided this is where I want to drop the anchor. It's a 10-pound dumbbell that I just hooked to a strong line and a reel. So what I do is put the line through the anchor trolley and then let her rip. So the anchor trolley pulls the line to the back of the kayak. You can see me pushing it back all the way to the back, and that way the kayak doesn't just spin around in circles, but it actually points in the direction that the wind is blowing and kind of stays pretty steady. So that's the idea of having the anchor trolley. It gets the line tied to the back of the kayak. So I had gotten a bite on this line, and I was reeling it in to see. It seemed like something was hooked up, but then it really wasn't. All I had on the line was a small piece of chicken, so I just kind of checked it to make sure it was still good bait. And then I casted it straight out in front of the kayak. And this would end up producing something. I just put the line, the fishing pole between my pedals to hold it because I was using the other rod holders. So sometimes you just got to improvise. So then I just turned off my headlamp and just chilled for a while, and then you'll see what happens.
What we got here? Whoa. Whoa. He don't want to come out here. Uh-oh. Is he up? Uh-oh. I think he got my other line. He did. What is it? What? A bass! Yes! took it kind of deep. Nice. Yeah, he took that thing deep. I wonder if I can try and get it. I should probably just cut it. I think I'll just cut it. I don't want to go. All right, buddy. Come on, swim. That's it. And away he goes.
So at this point, it was about 10 after 9. It was time for me to go away to get out of the park, which closes at 10. So as I got close to the bank, I pulled the paddles out and then used my oars and really have to oar hard so that I get into far enough into shore that I don't have to step in the water. And you'll see what happens. I tied a line to the front of my kayak so I could pull it out of the water. It actually worked great. And then I just speeded all this up. Look at all the bugs. Speeded all this up so that you could see it's quite a bit of work to get it all figured in onto my wheels and back up to where my car is. And you see me pulling in the kayak here. And then I take some of the heavier stuff off the kayak for a minute so that when I get the wheels, here's the wheel setup. They go onto the trolley with little cotter pins. Get all the straps undone. And I go ahead and lift the kayak up and put it on top of the trolley and get it all strapped on. There's 2 straps, and you just pull on them and they tighten right up. I keep saying trolley, I mean the dolly. Then I get all the gear loaded back on and roll it up to my car. And then I have to unpack it and take it apart, but I didn't show all that.